All right, BC here again. Exciting turn. Let's start 3 globals put up. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Um, Earthblood Deepwell for Is, Mechanical Militia for Ulm. It's kind of interesting choice, but hey, they did it. And Eternal Pyre for Calum, which is also interesting for Calum to be running with Eternal Pyre. But yeah, it makes sense. Some site searching and the like. More blood hunting. This went a little bit better. Oh man, look at how much hunting I did over here in the Pepper Plain. Um, Assassinated the shaman. So, not a good day to be a shaman. Because you've got air elemental on your nuts. This is interesting. So, like, I assassinated the shaman. I'm gonna do it again, and then Legacy is gonna move in here to besiege the place, with the hope being that they try to patrol out my assassin and run into Malika. So we'll see if that works, but it seems like a solid strategy for getting rid of some of these commanders in here. At the very least, we should see like who all is home. I'll go ahead and scroll down to one very important thing. So, Ashdod fought Nawala using this lumber construct that they had gotten with luck scales we saw him previously, and then I bounced into him, and I was like, "Yeah, no worries. I've got fire shield and all sorts of stuff on Through Skies here." So, go ahead and meditate. Iron Skin. Mist form. So this is one of my original thugs. So she's only got construction 2 equipment, other than having nice boots, I guess. But she's got 27 prot, and she's going to get the fire shield with her next cast. Meanwhile, Oak Strong here is rolling. He cast Bark Skin, which is kind of interesting. It just gives +1 prot and undoes the fire protection that he had. Throw up a flying shield just cuz. We fly to the back and we fight. We hit the lumber construct. Hit it again. He's got attack 12, defense 6. She's got attack 19. And look at that. She's got one-shotted by this thing. Who repel doesn't matter. It succeeded on his attack roll and it just blasted her. So that's awkward. Oh, she had a never healing wound too. So everyone in the server got a nice good laugh about that one, and now you can see it there too. I picked up this place. Cleared out these knights here. This was probably actually like kind of a bold play by me. I body ethereal all these guys. Yeah, and I guess that's really what made the difference. Because ethereal let them withstand the knight's charge. Huh. Well, I'm glad that that worked out. Pangea clearing out this Ivy King. Me clearing this out over here. Should probably rename this girl, but she's not in danger of joining the Hall of Fame just yet. Cleared out some sages from Nawala, since I guess we're fighting now. Sent in this. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and watch this battle just because there's a funny thing that happens. So Camel comes in with free birds. He only had 1 HP due to all this disease, so I was like, whatever. Alright, in come the Falcons. The commander is fighting against these birds. They try to dive attack him. It didn't really work. Talons are... Didn't realize just how weak the strength was on these birds, but they are fun. Alright, so the camel comes into range to shoot. These guys are still taking swings at the commander, but they're just completely incapable of biting through his regular-ass commander armor. And that is what you need to see. This camel, in his ever-present wisdom, shot one of his own birds. So sad. And then, of course, the commander goes and takes care of this. So, pour one out for that poor bird there. Uruk clearing this out. This was a bit interesting for me just because he didn't even try to bless. He's just like casting this buff cycle stuff while the Serpopards took care of everything. Here's Uruk's bless again. Shock fire resistance attack. A bit of a rainbow, basically. End attacking here, which means we can see the end bless. They auto bless, and just a lot of strength. I might have seen this previously, but here we see it again. Asphodel clearing out these bones. Wall versus Ashdod. Another Wall versus Ashdod. Me clearing out this Dryad. Me clearing out these skeletons. Nawala attacking with this medicine speaker. And then this big battle. Let's go ahead and watch that. So we've got 2 rows of Anakites up front. We've got some archers back here. Some sages in the middle. Nawala has plenty of earth speakers. You can see them all here. Some of the medicine speakers, which are not very helpful for this sort of battle. And then sky speakers and storm speakers. Storm speakers are their best mages, and sky speakers are for random mass lightning. Natural storm. Growing Fury. So this will put some berserk on some of these guys. Ravenous Swarm, which is a anti-undead spell. Some lightning is coming down. Now look at this. You see these Anakites are facing backwards. They are trying to attack the flying Sylph. This is the back here. And some of them do go around the archers and go to the back. We have some air elementals trampling the archers here. And there's these dwarves. I don't know how Nawala got these dwarves, but they are fantastic for fighting Ashdod because they hit really hard and they have really high attack skill. I don't know how they get unholy power, but they got it. This Anakite here is surrounded by air elementals and doesn't like that very much. And the important thing to note here is that because these Anakites are all trying to attack the flyers in the back, they're not fighting on the front line, which means that these Newala troops get some chances to fight the Anakites up front without having to fight all of the Anakites at once. So look at all of this. Look at this row here of all these Anakites that are just watching without actually dishing out damage. And the archers are just kind of getting in the way. Like, archers are good for a nation like me where I'm raining down a lot of evocations and I want to have an archer line in front of them. But for a nation like Ashdod, like, I don't even know what these... I guess they're doing some Maws of the Earth, which is a good spell. What are you doing after that? Waiting? Is that all that he cast with all these guys? What's this guy doing? Mind Burn. Yeah, Mind Burn, you don't need range for that. Blade Wind. Oh no, he's doing Strength of Giants. Strength of Giants is kind of overkill for this situation. These guys already hit like trucks. Mind Burn. What are you doing? Skill of Heroes, and then some Fire Elementals. And Fire Elementals aren't super hurtful to the situation, but they do cause some fatigue when they roll high on their Heat Aura attack. Storm continues. There's thunder strikes every so often. The air elementals are still doing a lot of work on these Anakites, so this guy is down to a little less than half health. It's getting pushed around by these air elementals. Oh, but he might live. The archers are routed. Guy's still hanging in there. The sages want out, but they don't necessarily have a way to get out. These spirit riders are now routed. That's the end of the natural storm. The green eye cast sleep. I didn't realize that someone had the green eye in this fight when I watched it the first time. Alright, we can go ahead and speed this up some now. And the Anakites are starting to run. I think that they just eventually hit turn timer. I'm not positive. Which means Nuala survives. Some of the Anakites are being chased, but they are not going to be killed during their route unless they get stun locked. Oh, can this guy make it? No! Right. You go ahead and turbo through the rest of this. This guy... All right, so the final score, 47 dead Anakites out of 80, so 43 remain. The Adon survived, as did 2/3 of the sages. On the Nuala side, they lost all of their berserkers, which those guys were doing a lot of work, so that's a really big blow, actually. You can hear my dog making her presence known. War Chiefs, they still have 6 of their Earth speakers. 2 of their Storm speakers made it, and 6 of their Sky speakers. Now, if we go to the province that happened in, Nuala is still under siege, and the fort is still cracked. So they're going to lose it next turn. Nonetheless, to be able to kill that many Anakites was pretty noteworthy. Nuala is definitely in a sad way. They asked me if I would, like, turn on Ashdod, but, I mean, like, I know a lost cause when I see one. And me and Ashdod have a pretty good thing going. Kalim attacked Shambhala over here. A bunch of events with, like, indie attacks, so... Bound King, etc., etc. Deadly Disease. I've got some devils that are going to go in and patrol it out, because I'm kind of tired of that. Lay dudes. Lost a scout in Uruk. And oh my goodness. That was a lot of unrest that I patrolled out. Research-wise, we get Conjuration 6 this turn, which means that we can start summoning a bunch of eagles. And the goal will be to use our eagles and devils to crack Satis in one turn and bring the Malika in. See if that works. Other than that, Iram still has the advantage out east, but nothing is inevitable. You're going there. Yeah. Have this girl go over here and en route to Pepper Plain over here. And hopefully I can just take care of business in Satis and be done with that. I think that'd be a big win for me. I'm going to take a peek at the Mire of Mystery here and see what's actually protecting it. And tonight we ride as all of 10 HP. What the hell was I thinking? But hey, he's a stealthy prophet over here who's generating a lot of temple checks. So, work with what we got, right? Other than that, yeah, I think that pretty much covers it for this turn. So, definitely hoping to be in the final stretch with Satis, and we'll go from there. See you next turn.